Today on Karamo, this teen says her stepmother tried to stab her with scissors.
I promise you, if I wanted to cut you, you would have been cut.
Now this teen wants her father to leave his wife.
Y'all met at a bar. Like, you don't even know me.
Stop it. You a manipulated, conniving little girl.
And if this marriage wasn't strained enough,
I love both of y'all.
both of their phones will be unlocked.
We unlocked your phone.
Plus, Frank needs to know if his wife
And I clicked on the message.
I gotta talk to her, no judgment. But judgment, like, come on now.
is in love with another man.
So tell me about this affair.
It's one marriage on the line and one phone unlocked.
Ronda called the show to unlock her phone and prove to her husband Ramon she's not cheating. To make things even more complicated, Ramon's daughter Janae is also here because she doesn't want her father to be with Ronda. Listen to what Janae had to say before the show.
My father is with a woman who tried to stab me with a pair of scissors all over some weed. She was arrested that day, but before she got out, we were long gone. We were in Louisiana. We were gone for 6 months. I gave my dad a choice. You either pick her or me, and he chose that crazy bitch. That really broke my heart because it messed up our relationship that we had before she came around and made me feel some kind of way. Me and my dad relationship has not been the same since. We barely talk. I want my dad to know I wasn't trying to mess up his relationship. I just really wanted him to open his eyes and realize that she's not good for him.
All right, Janae joining us in the audience, but let's start with Ronda to hear her side of the story. So, Ronda, thank you for being here so much. I gotta ask you very fast, because that's my first time hearing that.
Yeah.
Did you go after
My husband's daughter?
your husband,
Absolutely
your husband's
not.
daughter?
The
Yes.
scissors were already in my hand at the time. I was telling him to get the hell out my house.
Okay.
No.
Stand up.
You went to get the scissors, and if your daughter wasn't right there, you probably would have stabbed me, so you could stop lying.
I promise you, if I wanted to cut you, you would have been cut. My police record proves it. So don't lie on me like that.
Okay, so
And I actually loved you.
you loved.
Yeah,
You don't love her anymore.
I got love for her. But as a child, the way she performed, absolutely not. I just want to know what I did to you. What did I do to you? When your mother didn't come through for you, I was there. Remember your 16th birthday party? Because you were sitting around my house all sad and I went right out and bought you a birthday cake?
Yeah, I remember.
Uh-huh. What about the
appreciate
Florida
it.
trip? Coming, inviting you into my family, nurturing you, trying to be a mother to you. That's all I wanted to do.
I know, but
Was
y'all
you supposed to
forcing
smoke
me.
weed? Absolutely not.
No, but I was already like that. You can't change
That's
something
neither here nor
like-
there. You came into my house.
Right.
No teenager, no child is going to get high in my house and don't go to school.
I was going to school.
Karamo, we actually had to wake her up to go to school to catch
I
the
was
bus.
going to school every day.
You
What
was
are you
not.
talking about?
No, you wasn't.
I was in Chicago. I wasn't in Vegas yet. I was online.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you were in my house in Las Vegas.
Right.
Exactly.
And I was going
you
to
did
school
not
every
get up
day.
for school.
Yes, I was.
You did not get up for school.
All right.
Hold
On
How
several
did-
occasions,
how,
we had
how
to
did it
wake
get to
you
this
up.
point? How did it get to this point? I'm confused.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
From your point of view, I mean, you're standing here now, I need to know. How did it get to this point? You're 19 years old?
Yeah.
Okay, how did it get to this point?
I don't know. I just don't like the way, like, I don't know. She took control, and I don't like all that. Like, she be forcing stuff too much. Like,
I
don't
require
like
him
all
to be a
that.
man.
Okay.
He don't know how to be a man, basically.
Okay.
He don't know how to, like, he be letting stuff escalate too far. He don't know how to speak up for himself. Nothing.
This is your father,
Yes.
your husband. He doesn't speak up. He doesn't do these things.
That's partly true.
And she-
But he definitely don't stand up to her.
Okay.
See, she was his only, woman in his life, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
So everything was about her until First Lady come. So things had to be changed.
I
Yeah.
didn't care about that.
I'm
though.
sorry, things just had to be changed. I require him to be a man. No, I did not allow him to buy you weed. And no, I'm not going to allow him to kiss your ass
He don't do that.
and bow down to you because you are a child.
He don't do that.
And that's where the disconnect came in. You know what I'm saying? Because I got 3 girls of my own.
Yeah.
And you know that. I've never treated you no different from my kids, but you're gonna respect me.
I did not respect you.
Oh, the devil is a liar.
Just what you told me. You said if I wasn't to wear a dress at your wedding, that I wasn't gonna go. That's
And
what you
then
told
I
me.
turned around and went back and found,
You have a problem with me being gay. I don't care. I'm gonna be my way. So I don't care about what you're talking
she
about.
says that I have a problem with her gay. That's not the case. Damn near half of my family is homosexual.
Now you're
My
business.
problem with her
I don't
is
care.
she tried to be something that she's not.
Okay, so you were arrested, she said.
Yeah.
Yes, what happened?
Police came, they called the police on me in my house.
I didn't call the police.
And
And my dad said you called the police. So which one?
they
was
called the police. Both of their names were on the police complaint. I went to jail for 33 hours.
And because
I just wanted them out my damn house.
Okay, and what happened when you wanted them out of your house because you were arguing with her father?
Yeah, he wholeheartedly disrespectful again. If she can't get up and go to school, what does she need to get high for? That's counterproductive.
I went to
So
school
he
every
goes
day. Why are
behind
you
my
even
back,
talking
takes
about?
money out, and goes and buy her weed.
Okay.
We got a problem.
That's not what happened.
Because what I say, go,
That's
this
not
is
what
my
happened.
house.
That's not what happened.
I'm
That's
the
not what
lady.
happened.
That's not what happened.
No.
We
were
sat and
talking about
argued
my
in front
mother.
of the
We was
beauty
arguing the
supply
night
store.
before. You had a problem. He bought me weed. This had to do with school. I went to school every day.
What happened when you came back?
When I came back home
Yeah,
after jail,
yeah.
he was gone. He had took everything. He was gone.
Got it. And how long ago was this?
This was in 2022.
2022. Got it. Got it.
It really
2022.
is.
Okay.
You like the great manipulator. You do whatever you can to get whatever you want. And it's sad when all you got to do is just be you.
That's what you do. Please stop mixing me with you. Please don't.
I'm
do
a
that.
grown-ass woman. I don't have to be nothing. I'm not.
I
You
don't
the one
either.
still growing. You got to get to where
I'm
I'm
already
at.
grown.
You got to get to where
I
I'm
don't
at.
have to do
She
that.
thinks she grown.
I don't think nothing.
She thinks she
No,
grown.
I don't. Y'all met at a bar. Like you don't even know me, gang.
Again, what's your problem with me again?
You don't
Because
know
I'm
me
the
and you're
one that sent
controlling
for
me.
you and brought you into my house. What's your problem with me again?
Bro,
She can't even tell you why she got a problem with me.
What is
Just
the problem?
because he's being a husband to his wife. That's the problem.
What is the problem,
That's
Jane?
not the problem. The
What is
problem is you do little slick stuff. You think somebody, no, I'm not slow. You're not finna manipulate me on this show. I'm not a goofy. You're not
I
finna
do
do
little
that. That's what
slick
you're not
stuff.
finna do.
Slick is you.
You do all kind of slick
Girl,
stuff.
you slicker
always
than a
saying
whale's
stuff.
back.
You're always doing this. You do this.
So
you
you
do
just
this,
feel
do
like
that.
you feel like
That's
the
irritating.
disrespect in her language. That's what you
She
feel.
did, yes, and she's controlling. She think her opinion matter. It doesn't
My
to me.
opinion does
Maybe
matter
your
when it comes to my
daughters,
family.
Not to me. Not to
Well,
me.
and that's why you where you at. You need some help.
You do too. That's why you on the show. Then y'all call it, because I didn't. They called me.
I called them to unlock my phone. I don't know where you came from.
That's
So
why
when
y'all
did
here.
when did you get back? Because you said 2022 that they moved out. When did you get back with your husband?
He actually came home. He said
Like the next day?
he said that she told him specifically that she did that incident and created, you know,
The conflict?
yeah, between us, so he can stay with her, so he won't be with me.
I never said that.
And that's exactly why he said he came home.
I never said that. Never said that.
So
I
you're trying
never
to say that
said
she
You
that.
want your daddy to be your man or your
I never.
girlfriend.
I
That's
don't
the
care.
problem.
What?
And I tried to help you. Did I not?
Can this teen's father fix this situation?
I'm stuck in the middle.
You're not.
Or will he make it even worse? Is Frank's wife in love with another man?
It was just something to do.
Stay tuned.
Ronda called the show to unlock her phone and prove to her husband Ramon she's not cheating. To make things even more complicated, Ramon's daughter Janae is also here because she doesn't want her father to be with Ronda. Did you go after your husband's daughter with scissors?
Absolutely not.
You went to get the scissors, and if your daughter wasn't right there, you probably would have stabbed me, so you could stop lying.
I promise you, if I wanted to cut you, you would have been cut. You want your daddy to be your man or your
I never
girlfriend.
said- I
That's
don't
the
care.
problem.
Did you say she
That's
gave-
what it really is.
You want him to choose you over me? That's dead. I don't give a about none
I
of that.
never wanted him to choose you. That's why I left his ass with you for 6 months. I didn't give a damn.
I didn't either.
I never cared.
Why you think he was gonna leave me for that graduation for your slow ass? You think I care? No. Somebody went on my life. Why you think I don't talk to y'all ass? Okay?
You don't talk to us,
What
but
you talking
texting him every other day for
about? I don't
$20.
text him, gang. I don't text him.
Now you don't text
because
him.
I needed it. Yes, I did. Is that a problem?
But you grown and you got your own, but
I
you
do
need
got my
$20
own.
every
Yep.
other day.
Yep. Not every other day.
Make it make sense.
I asked him for 2 days.
Make it
and I
make
could put-
sense,
And I got
though.
messages. It was only
Let-
for
make
2
it make
days.
sense. It was
I
not
was
2
texting him
days.
every
Girl,
other
bye.
day.
Every chance you get, you got your hand out.
No,
Stop
I
it.
don't. No, I don't.
Okay.
Stop
Not
it.
you. That's
and
what
keep
you
in mind,
do.
I'm the one that
That's
sent you
what
the
you
money.
do.
I send you the
That's
money.
what good. And I was gonna send
Ooh,
your back,
say,
that little ass money
please,
that you
because he
sent,
know how
was
she
gonna get
is.
sent back.
If it wasn't for me, he probably wouldn't even, excuse my African. Excuse my
Let
African.
me ask you this.
He wasn't. You right.
Exactly.
My
Because he
producers
know
are-
you full of
No.
He
that's
know you
not
full
why.
of
No,
You
that's
a
not why.
manipulated, conniving little girl, and you need some help. You need some help. And I tried to help you. Did I not?
And do we discuss that? You're crazy
Answer the question.
also.
Don't come with a rebuttal. Just answer the question.
And
Did I not
discussed
try to
that
help
you're
you?
crazy also.
So for somebody
Did we
who's
not?
crazy, who's trying to help her, loving on her, why the beef?
So my producers are telling me that she gave your husband an ultimatum of it was you or her. Is that true? Okay. And when did
That's
that
what he
ultimatum
said.
happen? That's what he said, that the ultimatum was given. Did you give an ultimatum? Did you give him an ultimatum that your dad had to choose you or her?
Honestly, not really, because I never cared. It's just the principle, like, stand up for yourself. Like, why do you have somebody steady controlling you, saying stuff about what your daughter doing, when you know, like, why do you have
You're
people
not
all
even
in
the
your
topic of
ear?
our conversation.
That's-
We don't talk about you. We don't even discuss you.
So
That's
why-
where she went
you're,
wrong.
You're very angry. What is it? Because she's 19 years old. What is causing all this anger?
My problem, it's not anger. It's actually
Frustration?
almost like grief. Because from the day I met her, I loved her. I accepted you. I took you into my house. I treated you just like you was my own. The minute you moved out to Vegas, again, you came out, I don't know what you came out there thinking you was gonna do, but you was gonna fall in line. And you can't do, and I don't know, she just didn't understand, you can't do what you did over there, here.
Really?
Really,
Ronda?
Janae?
Did I not smoke with you? Did you not smoke with me on my 16th birthday?
I damn sure did.
Okay.
I damn sure did. And I tried to smoke your ass under the table to keep you from smoking.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Does Ramon help you raise your other daughters?
Yes. He's
Yeah.
very active, and that's another issue, too. She's jealous of that, too. Because he's very active in my
I don't
kids' life.
care. I literally told my dad I don't care. I know now you're look at him as a father. Why the would I care? He never was in my life. Why would I care?
But
Make
she
it
don't
make
care.
sense.
Okay, I need to hear.
She
I need
pulled
to hear.
herself away. She did all that on her own. Everybody has rules. I don't care where you go, who you stay with, what job you work, what school you go to, you have to follow rules. That's just simple. What makes you think, as a child, that you can come in my house and do what you want to do?
I never even thought that.
Yes, you did,
Stop
Janae.
lying.
You thought you was gonna run my household, but like I told you, I'm the HBIC there.
It's okay. It's okay. This one will be okay. All right. I think because
I really want to hug her.
yeah, I know. We came here for Unlock the
'Cause it-
Phone.
it don't make
but
even no
it's-
sense.
It's
It don't
time
make
for,
no sense.
We need to hear Ramon's side of this story. So
You know I loved
everyone,
you.
please welcome Ramon to the show.
This is the problem. This is the problem. I love both of y'all.
Will Ramon choose his daughter or choose his wife?
This just exploded into something completely different.
Plus, it's one marriage on the line
So tell me about this affair.
and one phone unlocked.
It's time to unlock Krystle's phone.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosy now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
Every chance you get, you got your hand out.
No,
Stop
I don't.
it. You're a manipulated, conniving little girl, and you need some help.
I literally told my dad I don't care. I know now you're look at him as a father. Why the I care? He never was in my life. Why would I care?
She pulled herself away.
Here, give me a hug real quick. We need to hear Ramon's side of this story.
This is the problem. This is the problem. Like, y'all don't know how hard it is on me being stuck between both of y'all. I love both of y'all. I can't make a decision on you being my wife and you being my daughter. I came here because I want y'all to get along so we get back to this family thing, taking the trips, doing what we need to do as one.
I agree.
Not arguing and all this. How you doing, Karamo?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, my
Nice
brother.
to meet you. Take a seat for me, sir. Thank you for being here. Did you know your daughter felt like this?
Somewhat I did. You know, I got married, and I think my daughter just felt like she was losing me, and that's not the case, though.
You want to come up here? Come on stage. Come on.
only child. That's why I don't understand why she would even think that he would allow me. Why would you even think he would allow me to mistreat you? That's crazy.
I just
I
look
don't
at things.
control
I look
him.
at things different, basically. First of all, it's too many Sagittarius in one house.
I agree. No,
I'm
this
a
is
Sagittarius.
serious. Y'all gotta
She a
listen to this.
Sagittarius. My daughter's a Sagittarius.
Hold on, let me say this real quick because the thing was, it's so interesting to me before you get into that. At the end of the day, you called this show to unlock a phone because there was issues with you two and cheating or feeling of cheating.
Yes.
But then this just exploded into something completely different.
But this contributes.
It
contributes to the overall issue. Because while he's away, of course, he wondering what I'm doing. I'm wondering what he doing. You know,
Got it. That's where we're at.
It's just crazy.
And is that true for you?
That's
like
true.
when you're there dealing with your daughter, then you feel insecure about what she could be doing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't have trust issues because I've been through some things in the past.
And so you're ending up being in the middle of this.
I guess.
Do you feel like you're in the middle?
No.
Huh? You don't? Because I'm sure you feel like you're in the middle of it. You feel like you're in the middle of all this drama.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But the reality is you are in the middle of all this.
I guess.
It's you,
Yeah.
because you're only 19.
Yeah.
You're still a baby.
Yeah.
And you know that. Of course she has.
do, but
Of course she has
Some
adult.
19.
And that's what I'm saying. By
tendencies.
her being grown, she made herself an issue. She could have just been chilling in the peanut gallery like the rest of the kids.
No, she didn't make herself an issue.
always been
Definitely.
She didn't. She didn't make herself an
No.
issue.
It's,
By assuming that I control him,
it's
I
like
know.
by
I
thinking that I
see.
tell
I
him
don't
what to
assume.
do.
But that's
It's
not
there.
her issue.
It's there in my
That's
heart.
what she said.
Yeah, I know
Because
that's.
I still want to get back. What is your problem with me?
I don't
You
have a
control my
problem.
daddy.
I'm gonna tell you something really quickly because there's a lot going on here. So there's a couple things that we need to address first of all. The thing of you saying like I can't control. You are a very strong woman.
Indeed.
And you also have set certain boundaries and standards for your household.
Absolutely.
So within that, those things do allow someone who is not taking a hands-on approach to seem as if they're being controlled. And so that's not your issue. That's your issue. Because the fact of the matter is that when she sets her boundaries, as her husband, you're supposed to support those boundaries.
True.
Exactly.
But because you're not supporting those boundaries, of course, the child involved seems like, well, my dad is being controlled, which is then causing her to be in the middle of this situation. But then secondly, the fact of the matter is that you compare her to your daughters.
I'm just stating facts.
But those facts shouldn't have been
I'm just
stated.
stating
Hold on, hear me out.
facts.
Hold on, because I'm getting to you next, because we got to clear this up.
I'm sorry.
But
I
those-
just believe in kids being kids.
I agree
Period.
with you. I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with
don't
you.
care.
But this is the thing. When you start comparing a child to something else and not getting support from the father, you become the villain. And that's the issue. That's the
take
issue.
it.
But you shouldn't have to take it. You shouldn't have to take it. No. You shouldn't have to take it.
I've been taking,
But you
I've been
shouldn't
getting beat my
have
whole
to.
life.
But you shouldn't have to.
I know.
You shouldn't have to.
I'm a fighter.
But you shouldn't have
I'm a
to.
fighter.
But you shouldn't have to. And that's the reality. That's the reality. You shouldn't have to. And that's where it goes to you. Because as her husband, you should have been the one to step up and support her in these boundaries. Support her so she doesn't have to be the fighter.
What I'm telling them is, I'm stuck in the middle.
You're not. She's stuck in the middle. Let me be clear.
Can this teen find love for her stepmother?
So what do you need right now? No one's ever asked that question, have they?
Don't go away because this story will take a dramatic turn.
Ramon, we unlocked your phone.
Like, y'all don't know how hard it is on me being stuck between both of y'all. I love both of y'all. I can't make a decision on you being my wife and you being my daughter.
At the end of the day, you called this show to unlock a phone because there was issues with you two and cheating. But then this just exploded into something completely different.
What I'm telling them is, I'm stuck in the middle.
You're not. She's stuck in the middle. Let me be clear. Talk to me. What's making you emotional right now?
I hate being a bad person. And you know that, Janae. I love you.
You ain't the bad person. I wouldn't say you're a bad person. You have a great heart. You do. You're a lovable person.
Yeah.
But, Grandma, I have been there. I mean, sick, ain't feeling good, can't get out the bed. I'm there cooking, cleaning, making sure the children eat. That's me. I'm coming.
That's
You know,
the physical,
I'm
but supporting.
100% I'm right there.
But I can tell you, I do believe that for you. And I'm not going to take those qualities away from you as a man. But what I do know from the interaction of these two individuals is that you have not been there to support the boundaries and the communication in this house. And so I'm trying to tell you as an outsider, a third party, where you're failing in this situation. My son's mother and I have this exact same issue, and I'm sure there's more, where she likes to smoke with our child, and I do not, because I do not believe in smoking with a child. And guess what I said to her? I said, we have to be a united front so that our child understands the boundaries. Literally. This is something my son's mother and I have a co-parenting series that we do for the digital show, for Karamo show, and we talk about this situation right here. And she will tell you that she looked at me and said, thank you for setting the boundary. Thank you for being the one to make the decision. I will respect it. Say something. Your voice is important.
You did accept my boundary because you was telling me, because like you said, I wasn't doing that well in school, but I was going to school every day. And once I was getting my grades up, you told me that then I could smoke, once my grades are better. So basically,
I get that, but let me tell you the reason. But I can understand that point of view, and I understand why you're confused, and that's why I'm sorry.
But they
because the thing is that what she's trying to do is she's trying to figure out a middle ground to create peace in the house.
That's it. That's all.
That's
Because
all
I
she's doing.
know what
Because she knows that.
doing.
Yeah, and
it's hard
she
to
knows
break
that
habits.
and she also knows that you're not setting the boundary with her. So she's trying to figure out how, without the man in her life setting the boundaries, how can I figure out a way to make this work? This all makes sense for me. But I will tell you again, the comparison to your other daughters, the comparison to her mother, those things she doesn't need an apology for. Because those things will always, always cause conflict in your relationship. So can you, for me, can you at least for this child apologize for that? Because that's going to hurt a child.
I apologize, Janae, for comparing you. Do you accept my apology?
I honestly told her, I said, well, let my daughter come to you.
Yeah,
Janae used to talk all the time.
Yeah, I know.
What do you need? Because you're crying, and one of the things that I hate a child to say over and over again is, I don't care. Because at your age, you should care. So what do you need right now?
Support.
Support. Yeah. And how do you need support? No one's ever asked that question, have they? I know. You deserve to think about what type of support you need so that these two individuals can get on the same page and be there to support you. Because by the end of this, you're going to know that, and they're going to be able to get on the same page to support you, all right? There is love there, and I need you to hear that from somebody who don't know y'all.
I know she cared more than him.
You feel like she cares more than him?
More than me?
It just be,
Hold on, so that's a very clear, this out of your child's mouth. So she knows that the fight you've had and everything has happened. Thank you for sharing that last piece with me. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to step backstage, and I want you to think about what type of support you need, okay? Thank you. All right? Step into a green room and then go. Now, back to y'all, because now I see, look, we've already started to heal some stuff. Look at y'all holding hands. Look at y'all holding hands. Look at y'all holding hands. So I'm gonna ask y'all, do we really need to unlock these phones?
This is really
Do you
my
really think
best
they're
friend.
cheating? Do you really think they're cheating? You don't think they're cheating?
I don't. I'm a very secure woman. Like I say, if they can take them, they can have them.
Do you think they're cheating?
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've
been through some things.
Yep.
I didn't.
So then, you know what? So I asked y'all the question, do we need to unlock the phones? You said no.
No.
But your answer lets me know we still need to unlock the phone.
Oh, man.
Ramon, we unlocked your phone.
2 phones unlocked.
So here we go.
How will the truth affect Ramon's daughter? Plus, is Frank's wife in love with another man?
It was just something to do.
Stay tuned.
Look at y'all holding hands. So I'm gonna ask y'all, do we really need to unlock these phones? Do you really think they're cheating? Do you think they're cheating?
You know what? I don't know.
So then, you know what? So I asked y'all the question, do we need to unlock the phones? You said no, but your answer lets me know we still need to unlock the phone. Ramon, we unlocked your phone. So here we go. Ronda, you want to know if Ramon has sent DMs to any females on his 2 Facebook accounts. Ramon says he has not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched your DMs and found that Ramon is telling the truth. Ronda, you want to know if Ramon has made any calls to a specific female on his phone. Ramon says he has not.
Who was that?
My Unlock the Phone investigators searched his calls and found
Who was that?
that he is telling the truth.
Don't worry about it.
Ronda, you want to know if Ramon has sent any explicit photos to any females? Ramon says he has not. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched his photos, both in his phone and deleted, and found that he is telling the truth.
So what you sweating for? Your hair sweaty.
I got lotion on my hands.
Good job.
I got lotion on my
Good
hands,
job.
baby.
Good job.
I
Yes,
can get it. It
please.
can be
I'm
nerve-wracking.
next.
I can get it because you might think, but we searched. You haven't done anything.
I'm really tripping. Y'all can get the deleted messages.
Oh, we
and
get the
everything,
deleted as well.
pictures
Yeah.
Too, huh?
Oh, we get deleted photos as well.
Technology.
Uh-huh. All right, so
My turn.
Ronda, we unlocked your
Get
phone.
to this.
All right.
Ramon, you want to know if Ronda has any explicit photos on her phone? Ronda says she does not. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched her photos and found that Ronda is telling the truth. Ramon, you want to know if Ronda has sent DMs to any men on Instagram or Facebook? Ronda says she has not. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched her DMs and found that Ronda is telling the truth. Ramon, you want to know if Ronda has sent texts to any men on specific dates from June to August of this year? Ronda says she has not. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched her texts and found that Ronda is telling the truth. What happened here is that there has just been an issue with your co-parenting and the lack of support for your wife that has caused these fights and insecurities. And what we've established here now is that there's trust and love here. But it's time for you all to get on the same page. You know now there's no infidelity. You know now that this young girl does love you. There is respect in her for you. She said it. Like, you got to hear it. I'm glad you did.
Me too.
Because you know now. But now it's time for you to get on the same page. I sent your daughter backstage and I said, how do you need support? When she tells you how she needs support, you're going to turn to each other and look at each other and agree. And if you don't agree with how she needs support, then you say, we're going to talk about it. And y'all are going to then talk about it and come back and be on the same page. Because now, once your house is united, there'll be no more of this division. I wish y'all the best of luck. I actually really do think that y'all have gotten something that's going to give y'all the first step to be a family together. Do you feel the same?
Yes.
Good. Do you feel the same?
I do.
I wish y'all the best of luck. Really, I do.
Thank you.
I really do. I really do. All right, friends, stay with us. We'll be right back with more.
I love you, baby.
I love you too. Always have.
I just got you. So you good.
Frank needs to know if his wife
I gotta talk to her, no judgment. I mean, but judgment, like, come on now.
is in love with another man.
So tell me about this affair.
It's one marriage on the line and one phone unlocked.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosy now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
My guest Frank says his wife Krystle had an affair on him and she can't be trusted. Krystle swears this was a one-time thing, but Frank wants her phone unlocked to see if she is really committed to their marriage. Let's meet Frank and hear his side of the story. Everyone, please welcome Frank to the show. Hey. What's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing?
Good to meet you, man. So, tell me about how you found out about this fair.
Well, I was filling out an application
Yeah.
on the laptop, and a message came through, and I clicked on the message.
Yeah.
And it went from there.
Yeah. My producers told me that the messages were then deleted.
Yeah.
So how were you feeling that moment?
I was pissed off.
Yeah, I can imagine. Because how long have y'all been married?
7 years.
7 years. And so, did you talk about it with her? What did she say?
I tried to talk to her that night when I seen him, and I got pushed away because she said she was sleepy.
Hold on, I'm fair here, but you telling me 7 years of marriage, and I find messages on your computer, and your response to me is, I'm sleepy? Right? Like, no, I gotta talk to her, no judgment though, and I mean, but judgment, like, come on now, like, seriously. I mean, I could tell your demeanor, you're a calm guy. So when she said that, what did you do?
I let her go back to sleep, and I was like, I'm gonna just bring it up in the morning.
Yeah, okay. So when did you finally talk about it?
Like 3 weeks later.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks, okay. And so my producers told me that you were separated at this time.
Yeah.
You told my producers that you stopped caring. Why?
Meaning, like, if you cheating, you gonna just keep doing what you're doing until you get caught.
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone, I think it's time we meet Krystle and hear her side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Krystle to the show. Hi, Krystle.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I just saw that face.
He lying.
He's lying?
Yeah, he lying.
What is he lying about?
He wasn't going through my computer. I had an old cell phone that was in the car. And one day, I don't know why he was in there, but he was in the car. He turned the phone on, charged it. It was completely dead. Charged it up, connected his hotspot. Unless he was looking for a job on Facebook or Instagram, it wasn't looking for a job. Just say you went through my stuff. And if I wanted to hide it, I would erase it.
Yes.
I done caught you 50,000 times cheating.
Hold on.
Yeah, he didn't tell that. Yeah, you didn't tell that part.
So, oh, you got me. Hold on. So you've been cheating?
In the past, yes.
No. The question was, when haven't you cheated? It wasn't how many. No, it was any, meeny, miny, ho. It was a whole bunch. It was a whole bunch.
So you cheat a lot?
No.
I see the smile.
I will give him this. He doesn't cheat anymore, but you don't get kudos for doing something you should have never done from the beginning.
Got it. Okay. Okay. You brought up the beginning. You said. So tell me, how did you two meet?
We met in a hole in a door while we were both incarcerated.
Okay. Okay. And like a hole in the wall?
Like a hole in a door.
Like in the door.
Right.
And so y'all were like communicating
We
through
would
it?
stick. In jail it's called kites,
Yeah.
but they're like notes. And that's how we met. We met like person, place, thing, kids, birthday, zodiac sign, like a fast track relationship.
Yeah. And then when you got out, is that when you two started dating?
I got out first, and then he got out 6 weeks later, and I got a call from the deputy saying Frank got released. Are you coming to pick him up? And I said, yeah.
Okay. So tell me about this affair.
Mine?
Yes. Because I'm going to get to him and the 50 million cheating, eeny, meeny, miny, ho.
You got
I'm going to
enough
get to
time?
that.
You got no time?
I'm going to get to that. Trust
Okay.
me, I'm going to get to that. But since he came out here claiming that, I got to get clarity on that first.
That's fine. I met this guy. He was married as well. And at the time, it was kind of like, I'm separated, you're separated. He became like an outlet. He initially started as a friend. We became sexual. And if I'm guilty of anything, I'm guilty of continuing a friendship after Frank came back home.
Got it.
But again, when I met this guy, Frank wasn't even in the house. Like, he was living his life, I was living my life.
And y'all were separated how long at the time?
It was like 5 to 6 months.
Oh, yeah. So half a year separated.
Yes.
Why were y'all separated?
Because he cheated. He cheats.
Got it. So now let's go back to this. So any, mini, money, ho. So how many times was you cheating?
Just say you don't know. Just say you don't know. It was a lot.
I was out the house. So when I'm out the house, we separated. It's not considered cheating.
No, he got kicked out the house because he was cheating.
Okay.
So he cheated while he was in the house. That's why we have this issue. He don't take accountability. The thing is, we went through the storm already.
Yeah.
There's no reason to lie about it. Just say and what can I do? take accountability. Like, I can tell you what I did. I don't mind saying it because it's old, you know. It's no surprise, you know. But stop acting like you ain't do nothing.
When was the last time you cheated? 2023?
No, 2020. That's the last time
You
that
cheated.
I...
know of cheating.
Correct.
So why we didn't unlock your phone as well?
It's one husband and wife
Do you two love each other still?
whose marriage depends on one phone unlocked.
It's time to unlock Krystle's phone. You telling me 7 years of marriage and I find messages on your computer and your response to me is I'm sleepy?
He lying. I done caught you 50,000 times cheating.
Hold on.
Yeah, he didn't tell that. Yeah, you didn't tell that part.
So, oh, you got me. Hold on. So you've been cheating?
In the past.
When haven't you cheated?
When was the last time you cheated?
2020.
You
that
cheated.
I...
know of cheating.
Correct.
So why we didn't unlock your phone as well?
Okay.
Okay.
But
So-
I think we didn't unlock his phone because he can't do nothing to me more than he already done to me.
Got it. So you told my producers that you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out the marriage.
Very much.
Yeah.
Again, you can't do nothing more than you already did to
Amen.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, we're family. Our kids make us family.
Yes, of course.
So I don't hate you. The cheating that he did was a whole bunch of random nobodies. And I can't say that the things that I said to this young man that he's ever said to anybody. So in his defense, he's like, well, I never told nobody I loved them. It's not my fault that you risk your marriage for somebody you ain't know their last name. That's not my fault.
Do you two love each other still?
Yeah, I love him. But love is not enough sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm trying to get a gauge on your feelings and your motivation in this moment, and I can't. And I understand. I can read through quietness. But even in your quietness, I don't really feel as if there's really a desire to fight for this. And I'm being honest. Do y'all feel the same way? I'm gonna ask my audience, and I want to know, if you feel like you're getting a sense that he's fighting for this, raise your hand. There's not one person here that raised their hand. So you don't see, if we're getting a sense of this, what do you think she's sensing?
It's all words. I don't get any action behind any of that. Do
We
I
feel
think that he loves me? I know that he loves me. You don't love me to the capacity I need you to love me.
Man, please. Well, listen, let's get to this. Frank, you want to know if Krystle has been sending texts to other men. You want to know if Krystle has made any calls to any men, if Krystle has DM'd any men. Those are the questions you have, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's time to unlock Krystle's phone. Krystle, and let's get to this. So, Krystle refused to unlock her phone. Which, girl, no, kudos. No, so the reason I'm saying kudos is because, yeah, you don't need to unlock your phone.
Only reason why I did not unlock my phone, not because I have anything to hide, but in reality, when he found that out, when he said, oh, she was laying down or she said I was asleep, I was asleep. Like, you came in loud, yelling, and I was asleep. So my brain didn't get together exactly what you was talking about.
Yeah.
And then he kind of walked out in anger. But again, he's never sat down and said, this is what I seen, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
We've never talked about it. I don't get a chance to, I'm just automatically guilty.
Well, I understand why, and this is what I was expressing, because there's an imbalance. There's a double standard here. I've had years of cheating, and I know what I've done, and yes, I'm owning up to it, but now I get to hold something over your head because I now have one thing. So you're trying to create equality in a situation that's not equal. You've cheated for years, and you've never really given her the closure she deserves. She's had to give herself that closure. But in a relationship, in a family unit, it takes both parties to say, I have to give you that closure. I have to be there for you, and you're not giving that to her. Even here on this stage, me, my audience, and the family, none of us see that you're giving her the closure she needs. She's telling you that she had to take her L's publicly, that she felt hurt, that she felt disrespected. And you have not given her anything other than, oh, I love you. So this is a decision that y'all have to make now, because I understand why you have one foot in and one foot out the door. And if I can give you my personal and also professional experience, I think you're valid in having that. And I unfortunately don't think your behavior or attitude is going to change. I think you're not going to cheat, but I don't believe you're going to give her the emotional stability that she deserves and that your family and household deserves, because you're not giving it here. So, listen, you were locked up when you win, but I think it's time to bail out of this relationship, and that's just a real. Because I do feel like there's a sense of you that is maybe trying to figure out how to make this work, but you've hit a brick wall and you don't know. As long as you stay shut down, this relationship will stay closed, and y'all not gonna move anywhere forward.
Definitely. I agree.
That's just all my advice. I wish you best of luck. You stay you, because you are powerful and amazing, okay? Stay you. Stay you. All right, everyone, thanks for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we keep talking and growing. I love you all.